A lot of stories begin with once upon a time. This one isn't so different. The old records tell us that long ago, there used to be gods that walked among the mortals. They were deities of creation, painting beautiful worlds into existence with their divine power. Every flower, every rock, every drop of water, every soul was part of their masterpiece. Even us dragons. We were the first children of the gods, they say. And the dragons born with divinity in their blood would be made into the guardians of the creator gods, whose powers were coveted by the greedy and cruel. Only when we were needed the most, we failed. Our god was murdered. Its killers tried to use its heart to establish total dominance over the universe. And the blast that came from the heart decimated the very fabric of my world, shattering it into pieces. That's why they say the Avalonian Veil is constantly surrounded by fog. Everything else fell away, ripped into innumerable other dimensions. Countless people were lost in an instant. That old world was no more. That's what the old records say, at least. Kind of lame, right? The Solaris clan has always guarded Avalon's forests, not because the trees need protecting, but because that husk of a god's heart ended up getting enshrined here. Does it do anything? No. Not even if you poke it. Not even if you lick it either. And believe me, just believe me. My name's Amalia Solaris, and I never wanted to guard Avalon. But you know how life is. No matter how much you don't want something, it always finds you in the end. My parents were both guardians, and I knew I would be declared the next successor as soon as I was old enough to be nominated. Call it a hunch. Call it paranoia. I just didn't want to deal with it. Besides, it all sounded so boring. So when I came of age, I did the only logical thing. And I ran away from home. Can't make me guard a stupid, dusty old shrine if I'm not even there, right? I went to Earth and all sorts of other cool worlds. I even found an adventuring gig that lasted for a while. It was all fun and games, and I was, as they say, living my best life. But nothing ever lasts. Not even the good things. What happened that day, it's a story for another time. What's important is that what I thought was the beginning of the end turned out to be just the end of the beginning. Even if I was too depressed to see it for a long time. That was when Cap found me. You see, the previous guardian had passed away during my wild years of adventuring. I spent months dodging letters demanding that I return home, but no matter what you do, fate always comes knocking. Even if you'd rather not answer the door and just drink some beer instead. And now over 2 years have passed. I've been working hard every single day. Do I love guarding the shrine? Nope. It's so boring. No one ever wants to trespass in the forest or even try to fight me. But it's not so bad, I guess. Dad's old butler still sticks around to keep me company. So does Creature. I still don't know what that little guy is, but he's cute at least. When he's not gnawing on my PC cords or demanding that I feed him cheese fries. And I have the leaflets. They're the community I've built since I came to Avalon. I guess this is probably the part where I mentioned that guarding the forest got so boring that I became a VTuber. It's certainly a nice way to kill the time while I wait for people to trespass into the forest. I even smite the bad leaflets sometimes. It keeps them in line, and it keeps my aim pretty sharp. It really isn't so bad, this life I'm living. I still don't know why I was picked to be the guardian of Avalon. I don't think I'm the best candidate for it. I really don't do anything like I should, but it's enough to know that you had faith in me. And I haven't burnt down the forest just yet. That's gotta count for something, right? I'm not half the guardian that the two of you were, but I hope that wherever you are, you know that things are all right. I'm doing my best, and I think it's enough. For the first time in a long time, I'm happy.